Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Iridium Axel. My tonsils are inflamed, and welcome to another episode of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Cool. Today we're going to be having some fun. I've already done most of the preparations to fight the Barroth, although we may very well fail that quest. I'm not sure that we can beat it with just a basic bone axe and hunter armor. I'm going to try. I imagine I probably can, but there might be cuts due to how long this episode is going to end up being. I have some plans for future weapons, so of course I would like to get the Plume Flint. If we look at the hammer upgrades, all I need is 2 Monster Bone L's. Like, I have everything else for it. I already have all the stuff for this Warhammer, but I don't want that. And my next goal, I could upgrade the Bone Axe, or... well, actually, I want to upgrade the Bone Axe anyway, but that's neither here nor there. I would like to create the dual hatchets or the Ludroth pair. I could really do either. The Ludroth pair would probably be better since it has water element, but all it's going to go into is a water element path. So I'm still making my decisions. I'd also like to get the Glutton's tools because it's a fork and knife. Come on. I don't think we can make any other switch axes, though. Nope. Just the one. Alright, let's head out. I think I have everything that I need to fight the Barroth, so we should be able to do the quest just fine. Oh. I literally do not have enough money to go on the quest. I thought I had everything ready, except... wow. Of all things that could have happened. Let's see. What do I not need? The crests are nice to have. Sushi fish, pop fishes. Sorry, pop fishes and sushi fishes, but I'll get more of you at some point. I imagine I have enough now. If I don't, I'm just gonna cut until I do. There we go. Away! So, how have you guys been? I've been doing absolutely wonderful. You know, I ask you how you guys have been, like, every video that I make. I would like an answer. Like, just good. If you could just leave a comment that says good, I'd appreciate it. Alright, it's gonna be in Area 3. It always starts in Area 3. Well... I don't know if it always starts in Area 3, but the first time you fight it, it's always in Area 3. I brought some cool drinks in the unlikely event that he runs to Areas 8, 9, or 10, although he doesn't usually. Ooh. I don't know why he's naked here. The Barroth is, like, never naked, but... I guess it's just so that they can show that he gets mudded up. And by the way, he gets mudded up. That creates pretty much a protective barrier around him. But you can break off the mud. And just as you can break it off, he can get it back on, so. Howdy, Mr. Barroth. How you doing? He didn't care. This is the first monster that you fight that has a roar that doesn't damage you, but it stuns you for a moment. So that's something that you have to keep in mind when you first go to fight him. So, if we look at the way the Barroth works as a monster, he's a very heavy hitter with pretty much all of his attacks. Alright, so he has that tail swing. That doesn't do a lot of damage. Anything that his head touches dies, though, pretty much. Of course, when you get better armor, it's not a big deal, but then you'd have better armor, and why would you be fighting a Barroth? Just a low-ranked Barroth. So, avoid his head at all costs. I like to stay on the side of his legs So one bonus of that is his legs get beaten down. Eventually, he'll get knocked over. I don't know why he's rolling around in the mud again. I guess maybe that refreshes the amount of defense left he has on his quote-unquote shields. Although I imagine he still had a good 800% defense left on any one of them. Ooh, that poor Bnahabra. This is much easier than it was in Monster Hunter World. I guess because I'm more used to this version of the Barroth. I have a really good idea of how he moves and such. A good way to stop the Barroth from hitting you is by going in circular motions, because most of his attacks are very linear, just straightforward. Ah, my weapon power has decreased. That means we have to sharpen it, boys and girls. I did not go for the food with feline sharpening. I went for the one with defense, which really was a good idea on my part, because, like I said, this guy's a heavy hitter. If we get hit by him charging like that, head on, we are not going to be having a good day. So I believe we have Feline Defender high. Now, we might have gotten a small health boost, but if we did, it was not very big at all. See what I mean about pounding on his legs? It's good because eventually he will get knocked over. Also, we just broke his hand mud, and I believe his hand mud cannot be rejuvenated. That was just bad timing. So his hands are now the weakest part of his body. When you fight him in his mudded form, water is the best element you can use, but as soon as that mud gets broken off, fire is the best element, actually. Careful, buddy. Ah! Okay. Please leave a comment about what you think of the audio balancing. I've been changing stuff up a bit, and hopefully it sounds good. If you can't really hear like the in-game music or the monsters or whatever, just tell me, and I suppose I'll just change something. Oh, crap. I am almost dead. I am going to die. Okay, maybe not. The thing is, when I get down on low health, you don't need a lot of potions to bring you back, but you need to be able to drink them. And the Barroth doesn't always give you that chance. Looks like he's leaving. You have to follow his puff of dirt when he leaves. Alright, so he's going to area 4. I should... I guess I don't have to paint... Did I paintball him? I don't know. Usually I have to paintball him. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. That's fine. You don't want to get hit by one of those because it will get you sort of stunned. You'll be stuck inside of a blob of mud for a little while you wait for Cha-Cha to either hit you or for yourself to just break free on your own. Or you can use some of these cleansers to get it off of you instantly, but it still has that annoying animation that normal potions have. So, not the most useful thing in the world. Actually, the Barroth is a vegetarian. No, he is not a vegetarian. He is an insectarian? I know that's not a real thing, but I'm gonna call him an insectarian. He eats the insects like the Alterath from the anthills, and that is his food. Oof. Bud, you're getting hurt. Don't look at me like that. Ah, just barely in range. Gotta reload my switch axe real quick. And let's get going again. I don't really enjoy fighting the Barroth, if I'm being completely honest. Like, he is one of my least favorite monsters to fight. Probably because I don't like heavy hitters very much. I'm also not a big fan of the Diablos, which if you haven't played Monster Hunter, you haven't seen yet. But that's another heavy hitter. He charges a lot, and I'm not a big fan, as you may be able to tell from my less than sparkling review of him. The Barroth falls under the Brute Wyvern category, which is kind of strange. So he's still a dragon. He's just more like a T-Rex, even though he's a dragon. Ah, dang it. Dang it! Cha-cha! Get your priorities in order. Death second, me first. Hit me. You jerk! He had one job. I don't think he did hit me. I think I just broke free on my own because of how long he took. Sweet. Health recovery small. Ah! Dang it. That timing was awful. Okay. Roll out of the way. He's getting hungry. You can tell that by the drool on his face. So when they're hungry or tired, really they're about one and the same. You can hit them a lot easier, so letting them eat is not the best plan. Alright. I know that from experience, the downswing does a lot of damage. So, well, downswing. By that, I mean overhead swing. Alright, switch. And he's going back to Area 3, probably to replenish his mud, if I had to guess. Because I've broken just about all of it. Not all of it, but we're getting close. Please don't. You're tired. Get your priorities in order, Mr. Barroth. You're tired, not demudded. You can actually cut part of his massive forehead off. Oh my goodness! He was just focusing me down. Sorry, Cha-Cha. Had to be done. You were sacrificed for a good cause. Good. Alright, so we've broken all the mud on him except for his face, and I'm not going to go for his face because that will eat through my sharpness. He doesn't even have enough energy to yell correctly. He's just like, ah, nah. You dang whippersnappers. Do something. Alright. I kind of like his roar. It's like someone's playing a very loud, deep wood instrument. Okay. Well, thanks for nothing, you jerk. I'm honestly not sure if you have to demud his tail to cut it off. I can't quite remember. I hope you don't. Okay. Alright, gotta focus on... Alright. I doubt he'll charge me again, but he might. Nope. Good, he's going for Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha's enraged. Cha-Cha can actually get enraged like large monsters do. Which is interesting, because technically, Cha-Cha is a monster. He's a Shakalaka. And you can find those in other games. But they're enemies, like in the same sense that cats are enemies. Ah! Please, no. Okay. We have to be smart with our potions, because for every one we use, I have to make another one, and making potions is not cheap. Are you just gonna keep on circling me forever? No? Okay. That's all cool. Just do whatever you want, Mr. Barroth. You're a big guy with a big face. Is he still he should still be tired. And stuff. Ha! You timed yourself terribly, buddy. Whenever you dodge an attack, I think I've said this before, probably in the Royal Ludroth video. Whenever you dodge an attack, you want to dodge into it at the very, very last possible second, because that's where your invincibility frames are. They're right at the beginning of the dodge or the roll or whatever. If you try to dodge away from it, like as it's coming towards you, you're going to end up just hurting yourself worse. So either roll out of the way or roll directly into it at the last second. Never, never just roll like back, but still in its line of attack. You're generally still gonna get hit unless it's a certain ranged attack, like a tail swing. But if he's charging at you, or say it's a fireball coming from a Rathalos or a Rathian, which are giant dragons, if you aren't aware. Yeah, those you're gonna have to be careful with. Sweet! Alright, so that answers that question. You can lop off its tail. I don't usually lop off the Barroth's tail, so that's nice. This fight is actually going very, very well. Ow. Could you not? Alright, I have to sharpen my switch axe yet again. Hopefully he doesn't go for me again. He will. Nope! Thank you! That was very nice of you, sir. Ugh! Okay. I suppose this calls for taking a single Mega Potion. I mean, why not? These cats don't seem to be mad at me for some reason, and I'm really not sure why. Maybe because I'm attacking this guy who's, like, always disrupting their neighborhood. We're like, you're killing that jerk Joe? You have our blessing. Alright, that's probably a wyvern tier on the ground. And he's limping. Sweet. Don't mind if I do. Could you not? Apparently, you can not. Alright, so he should die pretty soon since he's limping. And he is also asleep. You can tell because his little icon turned blue in Area 3. This switch axe is so overpowered for, like, the part of the game you get it. You get it at the very, very beginning, and I'm using it to fight a Barroth. I mean, the Barroth is by no means the hardest monster in the game, but still, come on. And it didn't really get, I guess it got balanced in Monster Hunter World, in like the sense that all the other weapons are about as strong as it, I think. I was aiming for the head since I've broken every other part. I'll leave you alone while you rest. Oh, that's the thanks I get. Okay. Granted, I was just recharging my axe so that I can slice you more with it. Okay, that went well for me. Ha! He's like, ah, my severed tail. Why would you do that? Okay. When monsters are tired like this, it is like the most relaxing thing to hunt them. Especially like hard monsters. When they're really, really hard and you get them tired, it's so satisfying to just see them stand there while you cut into them like weak old jerky. Although weak old jerky isn't particularly easy to cut into, so I have no idea why I used that analogy. But whatever, you get the point. I think I've been recording for somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 minutes. Ah! And most of that has been this fight. Monster Hunter fights are going to get a lot longer as time goes on. Alright, there we go. Took a cleanser because really what else am I going to use it for? Alright. Easy, buddy. Cha-Cha is currently dead, so I'm gonna have a rough time. Hey! Cha-Cha is no longer dead. Good job, Cha-Cha. Alright. If you're far enough away from the monster when he roars, it doesn't affect you. So, I guess I probably should have mentioned that earlier when I talked about this magical power that monsters have to roar and just stun you no matter where you are. Ha! Now he looks like he's wearing a vest when he doesn't have his legs or tail or whatever. Could you not? Come on, man. I just went through all the trouble of breaking the mud off of you. And now you're gonna go get it back on. I feel like a parent. It's like, come on, I just cleaned those clothes. Granted, I cleaned it with an axe by hacking into you repeatedly. But it's the same principle. I cleaned you and you didn't care. Although I suppose it's very hot out here. Not unbearably hot specifically in here with all the mud and stuff, but still hot. If you hate the heat, why do you live here? Doesn't make any sense, sir. Alright! I wasn't expecting to kill him just then, but I'll accept it. The thing is, I can't... For some reason, my recording timer, when I'm playing in CMU, is, like, flipped perfectly upside down. And, like, the image is just copied upside down. So I can't turn my head upside down, because everything's reversed. I can't tell, like, it's just weird. It's very, very weird. Oh well. Well, we killed it. That's nice. Huzzah! Quest has been complete. Let's see what we got in the rewards. Hopefully something good. Send to item box, Barroth Ridge, Fertile Mud, Monster Bone M. I don't need Monster Bone M. I need Monster Bone L. I don't remember what those come from, though. I believe, like, any monsters later on. Alright, what'd you get, Cha-Cha? Sweet, you got a Barroth tail and plenty of other crap for me. Alright. Cha-Cha has learned quite a few things. Let's see what the guild sweetheart has to do, or has to say. Alright, sent off another letter of recommendation. Alright, Hunt a Gabool. That's going to be saved for next episode. But thankfully, Cha-Cha actually got us a frog, which you can use to fish out the Gabool from the water at the very beginning of the quest. So that's going to be very useful. We can talk to him real quick. Blah, blah, blah. Is there anything new? Grill mask for Cha-Cha. With the grill mask, you can actually cook 2 pieces of meat simultaneously anywhere in the field, wherever you need it. I don't really care because gathering meat is a pain in the butt. All right, I think that should be everything. We can talk to her real quick. Check hall. No, I never dispatched them. Okay, that's cool. I guess I'll end the episode here. Hold on, gestures, wave. I'm recording this episode the day before it's supposed to be released, so I better hurry up. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.